Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Samsung Galaxy F52 5G versus Samsung Galaxy M42 5G, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me, so watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, F52 have quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas M42 also comes with quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 5 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is F52 because it have better camera sensor. And about the front camera of the devices, F52 have 16 megapixel of wide camera, M42 have 20 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is F52 because it have low aperture, which helps to capture low noisy photos in low light conditions. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. F52 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, M42 have LED flash, HDR and panorama, so it's a tie. And about the video recording options in the devices, F52 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps, and M42 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 30 fps. So without a doubt, the winner here is F52 because it can record in Full HD video in high fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. F52 have Android 11 support. On the other side, M42 also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, F52 have one UI whereas M42 comes with one UI. So it's a tie because both of the user interface have same UI. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. F52 is powered by Snapdragon 750G 5G based on 8nm processor, whereas M42 is also powered by Snapdragon 750 5G based on 8nm processor. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same processor. And about the GPU of the devices, F52 is packed with Adreno 619, whereas M42 is also packed with Adreno 619. So it's a tie because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. F52 can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset, whereas M42 can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, F52 only have one option, 8GB of RAM variant, whereas M42 have two variants, 6 and 8GB. So clearly the winner here is M42 because it have multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. F52 comes with only 128GB of storage, whereas M42 have 128GB of storage. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same amount of storage. And about the external storage of the devices, F52 have dedicated card slot, whereas M42 have shared SIM slot. So the winner here is F52. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. M52 have 6.6 inches of display. On the other side, M42 also have 6.6 inches of display. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, F52 have 83.6%, whereas M42 have 84.3%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. F52 have Full HD Plus display. On the other side, M42 have Full HD Plus display too. So it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, F52 have TFT display having 120Hz of refresh rate, whereas M42 have Super AMOLED display. So the winner here is M42 because it have Super AMOLED display. It produces more sharper, viewing angles are better, and the color vibrancy is awesome. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. F52 have 8.7 mm of thickness, whereas M42 have 8.6 mm of thickness. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approximately the same thickness. Talking about the weight of the devices, F52 comes with 199 grams of weight, whereas M42 have 190 grams of weight. So the winner here is M42 because of lighter body weight it have. And about the protective glass of the devices, F52 have Gorilla Glass 3, whereas M42 also have Gorilla Glass 3. So it's a tie because both of the devices can give you same protection. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. F52 have plastic back with plastic frame, whereas M42 have plastic back with plastic frame. So the winner here is M42 because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. F52 have side mounted fingerprint scanner. On the other side, M42 have under display fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is F52 because it have faster scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, F52 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas M42 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So again, it's a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. F52 have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas M42 have 5000 mAh of battery capacity. So the winner here is M42 because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. F52 have 25 watts of fast charging, whereas M42 have 15 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is F52 because it can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. F52 have normal speakers, whereas M42 have normal speakers too. So it's a tie. And about the headphone jack of the devices, F52 have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas M42 also have. So it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, F52 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas M42 have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. F52 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas M42 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS. So clearly it's a tie. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, F52 have 2nd gen of Type-C connector, but M42 also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector, but it have OTG support. So the winner here is M42. Moving to the price of the devices in the international market, starting range of F52 is around $300 whereas M42 is available from $300. In the Indian market, F52 have starting range from 23,000 rupees, whereas M42 is available from 22,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is M42, in the performance it's a tie, in the display the winner is M42, in the body segment it's a tie, in the features of the device it's a tie, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is M42. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.